Hello. The Mars transits on 23rd February 2026. This is to explain its influence on Pisces ascendants based on Vedic astrology. If you are having a Janam Kundli or a birth chart based on Vedic astrology, then this astrology analysis is for you. Mars transits on 23rd February from your 11th house to the 12th house of the Pisces ascendants. So when it arrives 12th house, there's a 4-planet conjunction already there in the 12th house. These planets are North Node, Sun, Venus and Mercury. When the Mars joins them, then it becomes a 5-planet conjunction. It's a rare occurrence because now also to mention that the North Node was there since 18th May 2025 and it will be there up to 5th December 2026. So it takes such a long time for the North Node to completely travel across a single house of a birth chart. So its influence is long term as it moves slowly. Similarly, the Jupiter, Saturn and the South Node also move slowly, takes longer time to move completely across a single house. So that means they are also influence in long term. But the 4 planets, Sun, Mercury, Venus and Mars, they usually take about 1 to 1.5 months to complete a house in a birth chart and therefore they influence in short run. Now the 5 planets in the 12th means more attention on the matters governed by the 12th house. 12th house resembles mainly your expenditure, and also your long journeys, sometimes overseas journeys, extensive traveling, and also the places like courts and the hospitals, legal issues, and the matters like welfare, religious affairs, parties, and also the festivals, then religious occasions, social welfare, such issues. So now the 5 planets there, so these planets will lead to more expenses. You spend more and more during this period when these planets stay in your 12th house for different things. Because normally when the Venus, you will spend on like parties and for fashions, clothes, similar things. The Sun makes you spend on legal matters and welfare issues and for health issues. Similarly, Mars also parallel to the Sun. I mean parallel matters to the Sun means like for legal issues and sometimes for health issues likewise. And also you will spend on traveling more and more and for various issues likewise. Mercury also leads to illnesses and spending on traveling. So more and more traveling and then more and more expenses and also traveling a lot. Sometimes you might get opportunities to go for overseas journeys or travel far, often traveling, and legal issues and health issues also in the short run, because Venus is going to stay there up to 2nd March and then it will move to 1st house and will be exalted there up to 26 March. Saturn is already there in your 1st house, creating obstacles in your life these days. So when the and also the Jupiter in your fourth house from 11th March onwards up to 2nd June, Jupiter in the fourth house might bring you some good results for your properties. Means it will be a good time for your properties, especially long-term fixed assets like your land, buildings, or then your residence and the comfort you enjoy in your residence and your vehicles, and also the comfort you enjoy your residence. So it will be a good time from 11th March onwards up to 2nd June as the Jupiter stays there in your first house, fourth house, and also the aspect of the Jupiter to the Sun. Also, that will lead to some to eliminate some of the negative influences exercised by Saturn, and also the Jupiter aspect the 12th house from 11th March onwards. That aspect also would be useful to eliminate some of the negative influences affect the matters governed by 12th house, because 5 planets are there. Now when it comes to that conjunction, after the departure of Venus, then the Sun will leave the conjunction in the 12th house on 15th March, then followed by Mars on 2nd April. Finally, Mercury will transit on 11th April. The South Node is located in your 6th house, and it will be there up to 5th December. 6th house resembles your health issues and also enemies. So South Node in the 6th house means you will face health issues as well as and weak in handling your enemies. But also I have to remind you one more thing. The Venus becomes exalted in the first house, but you have to remember the Venus is the planet resembles third house as well as the 8th house. 8th house mean the worst place of any birth chart. It resembles setbacks in life and kind of troubles and obstacles you face in life, and also the difficult situations, financial losses, and sorrow, grief, and life-threatening situations, death, and the lifespan. So as the planet which governs the 8th house, when the Venus reaches the first house, then a kind of life-threatening situation also there. You can't expect much of its positive influences when it is in the first house. Because on it becomes like a kind of life-threatening situation also from the time when it reaches the first house. But the things will be somewhat positive to a certain extent as the Venus becomes exalted there from 3rd March up to from 2nd March up to 26th March. So Venus exalts there, reducing some of its malefic influences. But you can't expect much positive influences, because Venus is the lord of the 8th house, and also you have to be careful about yourself even when these planets are in the 12th house and also when they are in the first house, from kind of life-threatening situations and such negative instances. You have to take care of your safety and security during the entire time when when these planets are in the 12th house and as well as when they are in the first house, or also called lagna bhava. Saturn in the first house creates stress type situations time to time. And there's one more thing, the Venus in the first house, when it is exalted, it will exert some kind of positive influences too, also because it governs the third house, because third house resembles your efforts, activeness, and your motive towards achieving your goals. Such things will be seen with the Venus will be affecting positively for such things when it is exalted in the first house. So this is the common astrology reading for the Pisces ascendant. But when you take your astrology reading based on your own birth chart, that will be more accurate and personalized than this, because it was created based on the your birth chart was created based on the actual positions of planets, their aspects with each other, their states at the time of your birth. It's like a screenshot of the sky at the time of your birth, when your life story was shown in the sky at that time. So to get a more accurate and personalized birth chart reading, you have to submit your birth chart to a proficient astrologer and get your birth chart reading done. The astrologer also will recommend the required remedies for negative influences caused by planets. Your birth chart reveals your destiny, and your destiny shows the strengths and weaknesses you brought with you to this life, and the possible way to happen the things ahead in your life. But remember, this is not a fixed destiny. You are not a pre-programmed robot. You can change many of the good and bad things which are written in your destiny. Astrology is there to provide valuable guidance. It has been doing this service over hundreds of years. So you can prepare early, plan well, and overcome your weaknesses, and also implement those plans to overcome the troubles to come ahead as shown in your destiny. And also to get the maximum use of the positive things to come ahead in your life, also as shown in your destiny and revealed by your birth chart. In that way, you can change many negative things to come ahead in your life and get the maximum use of the positive things to come ahead in your life with the help of astrology, and then succeed in your life. Good luck.